What's going on, guys? It's Relix here, back at you for a brand new video for today. Today's gonna be a little bit of a different video. I'm gonna be showing you guys how to make your own custom YouTube banner. Let's get right into it. All right, so first thing you want to do is gonna go to create new in Photoshop. We're gonna be doing YouTube. So the recommended or the minimum resolution they want for the scale is gonna be a 2560 by 1440. Go ahead and click that. So go ahead and copy this template if you guys have it. Obviously we want it in a landscape mode. Okay, right here you're gonna have this blank screen. What we're gonna do, we're gonna go ahead and import place embedded. We're gonna go search through the files really quickly. We're gonna be placing this right here, right? So I'm gonna go ahead and leave a link to this download. I got this file from this other YouTuber that does Photoshop. He's a really cool dude. He's probably about my age. His name is Steven Van. He makes really good high quality content. I'm gonna go ahead and link his channel in the description below. I'm shouting him out out of the kindness of my heart, even though I do not have a big channel. I think he's a really good YouTuber, and I really do like his content. It's really awesome. But anyways, he provided this template so for you guys to, so you can go ahead and mark the area where the banner will go. All right, guys, so after this step, we're going to go ahead and right-click this layer. We're going to rasterize a layer. After that, after you right-click this layer right here and go to rasterize layer, we're going to go ahead and press Control-R. This is going to bring these little, kind of like a guideline kind of thing. So, for example, so what you want to do is that we're going to go ahead and click on the left side right here where my mouse is at. We're going to go click and drag so we can get these little borders out, okay? So we're going to do this for all the spots right here. Recommend you guys have low sensitivity on your mouse so they can be a little bit more accurate when it comes to this stuff. Oh, it's a little off. Just a little bit. And then we're going to go ahead and do the same thing from the top to bottom. So we're going to go and bring these down right here. And we're going to go ahead and do that. And we're going to go ahead and delete this. Now you're going to have all this available, right? We're going to click another layer. We're going to have this layer on top. We're going to name these, I guess, borders. Blackout borders. I'll show you guys why. If you guys don't know how to do that, you just click on where like the little lettering is at, where the title of the layer is at. Just double click it, it'll be able to change it. So we're going to go ahead and click on that. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and make the colors black right here, right? Then we're going to go ahead and get this right here. Oh. On, this came out. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead, click right here, and we're gonna make it black. Okay, make this background white for just to be safe. Then what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and click on this. We're gonna check, and we're gonna go do. Let's do rectangle tool. Okay. Then what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and make sure that the fill is black and there's no stroke. We're gonna go ahead and click on the top left corner, and we're gonna go ahead and drag out right here. Make it so it's blacked out right there. And we're going to do the same thing right here. In this corner right here to the end of the screen. Just like that. Okay. Then we're going to go ahead and rasterize these layers. And then we're going to go ahead and hold shift. And then click on that. And we're going to go ahead and have these highlighted. We're going to press Control E to make them all one layer. Okay. So we're going to leave this layer on top. And the next thing we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and find some images on Google. So what I'm going to actually do, I'm going to go ahead and make an image, or make a banner for my friend for free. His name is Astra. I made him this logo right here. I hope you guys like that. I personally think it's pretty tight. But yeah, so we're going to go and go on Google. I'm actually going to go ahead and download that wallpaper that I did get, or I'm going to go ahead and there you go, Photoshop files right here. What I'm going to do is I already have one of these pictures right here. I'm going to go ahead and put, make sure that we are selecting another layer. If this is the only layer you have, you are going to have to create a new layer by clicking this right here. So I'm going to do that. I'm just going to download a picture from Google. So this is going to be my friends. We're going to go ahead and drag this onto here since it's on that layer. If you guys want to resize it, you go ahead and drag this out, but as you see, it gets all stretched out and stuff like that. So we're gonna press Control Z, resize it. We're gonna go ahead and zoom back in right here. What we're gonna do to make sure that if it stays in the same aspect ratio, we're gonna go ahead and hold Shift, drag it up a little bit, and we're gonna go ahead and put it like right there. You know, it looks pretty clean. I like it. You know, nothing too crazy. We're gonna go ahead and have it like that right there. Bring it down a little bit. No, it's actually fine. So you put the left side layer, the left side image first. We're gonna go ahead and do that. We're gonna click another layer. Go on Google. Let's look up asteroid wallpaper. Okay. And then we're gonna go ahead and let's go ahead and download this one. We're gonna use this as a right image actually. So we're gonna go ahead and save image as. I'm gonna put it under my location where I would like it. You guys could go ahead and choose as well. I'm gonna put it under my Photoshop files. Go and download that. I'm gonna move this to my other screen. You guys want to be able to see. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and open up my file where I placed it. I'm gonna go ahead and drag it right here. That. Then what I'm gonna go ahead and move it up. I'm gonna make it look a little nicer. You guys don't have to copy me exactly, just like the methods that I use. You guys could go ahead and implement it yourself. I'm gonna go ahead and actually flip horizontal like that, and then we're gonna go ahead and have it right here. We're gonna go ahead and size that. Find like a good setting for that. Let's see how it looks like. Okay, I'll show you guys what we're gonna do after this as well. Go ahead and so if you guys want to go ahead and resize it again, you're gonna go and click on the layer and press Control T. It'll pop up again, so you'll be able to go ahead and resize it if you fucked up or something. Kind of like middle, okay. And then for our final layer is gonna be the middle. So we're gonna use 3 images. You could do many different methods of choosing to use 3 images right here. Go ahead and find another image on Google. Let's go ahead and drag this out here so you guys can see it. And I think we are going to do. We're gonna do this image right here. We're gonna do the same thing. Save image as. Put it in a file that we're choosing. I'm going to drag this to the other side of my other screen because I do have 2 monitors. Look, I'm very fortunate to have the luxury of that. Go ahead and drag this image into Photoshop. Okay. And we're gonna go ahead and resize. Okay. Again. Control T, hold Shift. Oops, Control Z. I messed up. So if you guys messed up, if you want to go back, go ahead and press Control Z. Reset what you did wrong. We're gonna go ahead and hold. I was holding caps actually. Down. Line it up in the middle. Pretty center. Nice. Okay. Next thing we're gonna do. We're gonna go ahead and right click all these. Excuse me. Click on the first one, hold Shift, click on the last one. Go ahead and rasterize those layers. Then we're gonna go ahead and adjustments. Actually, we could do this after. No, we could do it right now. It'll work fine. We're gonna go ahead and what we're gonna go ahead and do. Go adjustments, right? So we're right here on properties. We're gonna go ahead and adjustments. We're gonna actually make this black and white, okay? Just to have like an even. That make it all even, right? Make it black and white. Then we're gonna go ahead and go to the eraser tool right here on the left side of the screen. Background eraser. Background eraser tool. Okay, and then we're gonna go ahead and start with the size to be about like 500 or so. Go like right here. Too big. And we're gonna go ahead and make this hardness like the softest of 0%. Okay. Before we brush it over, that we're gonna go ahead and click on the top image, which is on top of both of the layers. So as you can see right here, this is the middle layer, and this is gonna be the image we're gonna be blending with the other 2, and these are the other 2 layers below it. So we're gonna go ahead and do the eraser tool. Gonna go over that, make it blend in a little bit, you know, a little clean and stuff. Oh, look at that. Guys, if you go a little bit too much, like right here, sometimes oh, you see a little bar right there. We're gonna do Control Z. We're gonna keep going right here, making sure it looks all nice. Okay, kind of go around a little bit. Don't be a little afraid to, you know. So it looks like now look at the image looks like it's completely blending. It looks super cool and nice. You know, I think it looks pretty tight. I think it looks pretty crazy. See if we can move this a little bit. Oh, so gorgeous. Go ahead and click on the top one again. We're gonna it's just a little bit more. No, just not no big. Okay. Awesome. Now we got that all started out. We're gonna go ahead and click on black and white. Hold shift, click on the last layer. We're gonna press Control E to merge those layers together. And now the next thing we're gonna do, we're gonna go ahead and open this graphics pack. You don't have to have a graphics pack, but I do really recommend it. Usually people on YouTube will have them available. This one I'll link in the description below as well. I'm getting this also from the YouTuber I mentioned at the beginning of the video, Steven Van. He was also provided some good graphics packs out. It's not really from him, but he provided it from someone else. I'll put the name up right now. I forgot the name of the person, but I'm pretty sure it'll pop up. It was like someone's 2000 subscriber graphic pack special. So what we're gonna do is we don't need to open a new layer right now. We're gonna do file. For me, I'll do open recent, but for you guys, it should be on your desktop. For me, I think it's right here. Graphics pack by Visual. I'm gonna click that. Be easy download. Be like a source file basically. So what I'm gonna do now, I'm gonna go ahead and go to. These are also very good as well. You could use these as for some lighting effect or something like that. But I do not need to use that right now. We're gonna go ahead and go to textures backgrounds. I know this one. I know there's some that are that work really good, but that one didn't seem to work that well. Let's see how this would work. Control C, Control V, Control T. Go Control minus a few times. Go this way. Have it like that. We could also just. And we're gonna go ahead and see how this would look like. Linear dodge. Actually doesn't look that bad. Color dodge. That does not look too bad at all. All right, guys, real quick. One thing I did forget to mention was that to make the texture blue, see how this was able to, in the video. I realized after during editing, I didn't show you guys how to do the hue saturation change. Just because without the lighting, right? Let's take off the brush real quick. The show without this hue saturation, this would not have been blue. Okay, so basically to do that, all you do is that let's show you guys. Okay, so you guys want to click on top of this. It's not really necessary, but helps to show where you want to put the adjustment on. So you want to go ahead and go to hue saturation. Go to colorize. Change the color right here. Be like that. That. And that's it, basically. That's how you're able to basically change the color of this specifically to blue. You press hold and shift on these two, Control E, and then you click on this and you do color dodge. The thing is though, that's weird how that happened. So we can go back into the history and we're gonna go back to merge layers or modify hue saturation. Right here, we're just gonna leave it like that. We're just gonna leave it on top. Have this color dodge and just leave it like that. I don't know why it was weird how it didn't let me have it colored like that with blue. I don't know why it was like that. But yeah, so basically that's how you do that part. And we're gonna go back into the video I recorded already. So we're just gonna go ahead and use a normal brush, right? So for this one, what we're gonna go ahead and do, we're gonna make it about 1,100, or some people use like 1,500. Doesn't really matter. Again, make your brush soft so it can kind of blend in a whole lot, make it a lot neater. Go ahead and we're gonna swap these to make life a little easier. Swap these right here. Go ahead in the top corner. We're actually gonna zoom out a little bit. We're going in the top corner of top part of the screen and give it a little bit of light around in the middle, like right here. Maybe spread it out a little bit. That's a little too much. Not too bad. Okay, next thing we're gonna do, again, let's rename this lighting. A new layer. We're gonna make the border now. It'll make it a little bit more cinematic. I guess I didn't really need to do that. I could just gonna go ahead and color it out a little bit more of a cinematic by coloring out the sides a little bit. That. Let's actually delete this layer so I could make it a little bit more even on both. I'm gonna do about that much twice. That much twice. Now you could be the judge of that. I'm just making it a little bit more cinematic. It doesn't have to exactly be like that. It kind of gives it a more of like a whoa, like really good, like good quality lighting and everything. Kind of gives it a good vibe to it. You don't have to do these things, but just give you a little bit extra kind of lighting, border in the background. A good technique that I've learned on the internet. Go ahead and name this border lighting, border shadow, I guess. Okay. You don't have to do this. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna actually add an accent of red. We're gonna go ahead and rename this accent. Go right here. I guess you could just, doesn't really matter. We're gonna go right here. Do red like that. That's around the same one. And also, as you can see right here, if you want to copy, make sure each color is correct. You know how like sometimes they allow you to put the color and put the little code. So I'm gonna use, you could put this code to be consistent throughout all your throughout all of your work. That like if you have like a panel or whatever, and you make sure you have the exact right red, because you could just be like this, do that. Like there's like you'll not really notice that big of a difference right here and right here, but you know, just to be more precise and so people can tell. It really does help. You don't need to change the size of anything at all. So we're gonna go ahead and go to the bottom. Let's go test it out. See how it looks like. See a little bit red right there. See, we're not. It's like kind of like spread out all over. So I could go ahead and see how it looks like. So we're gonna do right here, 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 right here. You know, I don't really know any techniques for you guys. I guess I'm just gonna try. I'm just trying to make it consistent as possible. I'll put one right here, one right here, one right here, one right here. So, let's see how it looks like. It doesn't look too bad. A little bit right here. And that could be considered a little too much, maybe. It is. So we're gonna go ahead and start all over again. So we're just gonna do, yeah, we're just gonna do like this. Right at the bottom, right at the bottom, right at the bottom, right at the bottom, right at the bottom. Control Z that. Right at the bottom, right there. Okay. After all that's done, we're gonna go ahead and select all these. Put in folder. Rename folder. Yes. Brush lighting. Yes. Right. In that brush lighting. If you guys like the video so far, don't forget to hit that like button. If you guys want to see more videos, like I'm gonna be posting Warframe videos and graphics design tutorials for you guys. This is just one of like the banner. Still learning a lot of these things, and I'm gonna be sharing the information with you. So, anyways, now that we got that out of the way, I'm gonna go ahead and add the text. You could choose to make your own logo. I will have a tutorial out to make like a basic logo, just so you can make it look like something like this. Here, I made this. It's not really like too crazy, too advanced, but it is like pretty. I think it's pretty cool. Like a pretty good logo. It doesn't really, you know, like a lot of logos will have like it will be actually like actually just one single logo, golfing logo and Nike and stuff like that. I'll teach you guys how to do that eventually. I'm still learning that myself. There's other videos out there like that, but this I'll teach you how to make a logo like this. Yeah, very basic, but it's very. Next thing we're gonna go ahead and do is that we're gonna go ahead and add our text. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and change the size to 72. And we're gonna go ahead and change our font. We're gonna change to Perfect Dark BRK because that's the same style as his. That is the same style as his logo that I made for him. All right, to make sure that we do have the center though, what we're gonna do is we're gonna press Control A. Control A. We're gonna have this selected, and we're gonna press the Select tool. Go ahead and make this lined up in the middle exactly. You have a little bit down, up, all the way up, all the way down. That's probably right here, right now. We're gonna have this, have it centered right there. So there's two things we could do. We're gonna go ahead and first off, we're just gonna go ahead and move Y and then Astra at the bottom. To make your life a lot easier and to make it so that text crazy, because what we could do here is we could easily just like do drop shadow like that, put a pattern over it, get an overlay, something like that, right? Instead, we're gonna do this. Still looks pretty cool, right? That we're not gonna do that. We're gonna go ahead and make our lives a lot easier and copy layer styles we have from the 2K graphics pack. We're gonna go ahead and go to all the way down. We're gonna go and click on layer styles, and we're gonna go have it show. For the first layer, I'm going to have it be white, even though his logo is a little bit. I think his logo's right here. The bottom part was red. Oh, we could do that too. Screw it. We're gonna go ahead and have it. We're gonna go and click on this. So this one is actually the first one that you see on the top where it says visual, visual, visual. We're gonna go and right click that, and copy layer style. Go back to our layer. I don't know what this is. Oh, this is like a little thing that. Oh, that's pretty weird though. How it kind of creates a new thing. No, we're not gonna save that. We're gonna go ahead and right click on this now. We're gonna go paste layer. It now has a little bit more of a grading effect. We're gonna go ahead and actually move this up again just a little bit, and then we're gonna go ahead and right click this, or actually we don't need to do that. We could double click on the left side where there's like nothing there. We're gonna go ahead and add 2 drop shadows. Drop shadow. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and scale them all the way up. Okay. We're actually gonna press Control C, Control V. Copy these, kind of like have them stack up a little bit. It's just to have a little bit of a 3D effect. We're gonna go ahead into the top layer. Go ahead and on the drop shadows, we're gonna add a little bit of distance. We're gonna add about 10 distance right there. Oh, let's make it like 12. Same thing with the other one. About 10 right there. Okay. You can mess around with this, you know, like you have your own ideas. Like, I could always make multiple versions of this, but this is just like you have like a big stuff. Okay, so from right there, go ahead and press we're gonna actually hold shift. Have this select, press control. Have these white merge. Now it's treated as one whole picture. Going away from my mic, I'm sorry. If you guys haven't noticed that. Now we're gonna go ahead, make another layer. Do another text. It is the same size, so but we are gonna go ahead and a little bit Astra right here. Again, we're gonna go ahead and press Control. Oh, have that be placed right there. We're gonna go ahead and press Control A. Excuse me. You pressing Control S on accident. Control A. Select tool. Centered. Right there. Perfect. Awesome. We're gonna go ahead and press Control Select. Next thing, now what we're gonna do again. We're gonna go ahead and do the same thing. We're gonna go in right here. We're gonna copy the red one, the third one. You don't have to do this exactly. You could also you're always allowed. I'm giving you permission to edit the layer styles any way you want. You do not have to copy these. I'm just doing this as like to make stuff a little bit simpler. I do like the first one though. That was like my favorite one. That's what I use for my banner on my YouTube channel. So okay, we're gonna go ahead and press copy layer style. Go back to this Astro. Go ahead and paste layer style. Boom, right there. Clean, looks awesome. Again, I'm gonna press Control C, Control V. Have this on this top just a little bit. A little too much. Right there, probably. Actually, with this one, I kind of want to fix that. There you go. What we're going to do, we're going to go ahead and fix this right here. Drop shadow, drop shadow. 12, 12. Okay, Y, and then Y. You know what? We're going to go and do this, watch. So we're going to disable drop shadow right here. Is this the one in the back? The one in the back is going to have the drop shadow. That makes a lot more sense, right? We're going to do 100%. We're going to do distance 10. Let's do 15. Distance 15. Make it extra thick, you know? Have a little bit pop out a little bit. And then we're going to do the same thing again. Control, Shift. Hold down, shift, Control E. Oh shoot. Find everything on accident. Oh, no, we fixed that. It's no problem. Control E. I actually have this on accident. Selected that on accident. Oh my gosh. Control E. Y. New layer. Add another text again. Boom. Control C, Control V. Hover it over again. Same method. Here. Boom. Have this one at the bottom. Oops, excuse me. Have this one at the bottom. Have another drop shadow. Have the distance on this one to be about 15, as well as this one right here. 15. Okay. That one has a little bit of spread. We're going to go ahead and copy that for the top as well. 15, 21, 13. Okay. And then that's it. That's basically how you make the banner. If you guys want to go ahead and add social media, I don't know what social media is, so I'm just going to go ahead and add it just for reference. Go ahead and merge these first. We're going to go ahead and go back to here. Make the text. We're going to make it actually a lot smaller. About 20 is fine. 30. We're going to have it on Exa bold, okay? What we're going to do, we're going to press Control T. Italicize in all caps to make it a lot cleaner. Do at Y Astro. That is actually too big. Highlight that. Let's make it white. Get white. Highlight it, make it white. Drop it down to actually. That. Boom. Then right there. Let's go ahead and copy this layer style as well. Copy the white layer style. Just make it a lot nicer. You know, copy layer style. Go ahead and right here. Paste layer style. Boom, looks clean, looks cool, looks thick as fuck. We're gonna go ahead and press Control J. Put it up like that. Go ahead and, oh, excuse me, that was a mistake. Y Astro copy, we're going to copy that. We're gonna highlight that. What the hell is that? Oh, I got you. We're gonna go ahead and double click on the little square right here. We're gonna go ahead and actually make the size one notch smaller, so make it 18. We're gonna put Twitter right there. Okay, gonna go ahead and move this right. Actually, this is fine right here. Twitter, and then we're gonna go ahead and press OK. Then we're gonna go ahead and go right here. We're gonna go ahead and go to the extras, or is it under extras? No, it's under social media right here. So have a consistent, like, you know, like a Twitter symbol and stuff like that. So it should be up here, social medias. And you just go copy Twitter. Did I just pass it? Full screen Twitch. RS. Twitch again? Is there more than one? Or oh. Crazy. Twitter's right here. So easy, Control C. Go over to the next one right here. Control V. Control T. Zoom in a little bit. Slide this a little bit. We're gonna go ahead and go right here. Line up in the middle. Shift to keep the aspect ratio bigger. Up like that. Have it align like that. We're gonna press OK. And we're gonna go ahead and paste the layer style right here as well. Boom, to have it some more. See? Okay. Then what we're gonna do is that we're gonna go ahead and hold shift on these. Have that selected, the Twitter, and have this Y Astro selected. Just go ahead and actually put them to folder. Twitter media, Twitter. Cool. Okay. I'm not sure if this is actually his thing on there. That could be. Then we're gonna go ahead and do the same thing. Basically, we're gonna have these all selected. Go all the way down. Okay. And make sure that we have only what we need selected. Go down here. Astro. We're gonna go ahead and press Control. We're gonna actually go out. Press Control J. We copy the whole layer. And we're gonna go ahead and have it lined up like right there. Right here. Sure. Okay. And then we're gonna go ahead and close that. Let's see what happened here. Did it copy within itself? That's probably what it did, huh? Did it just do that? Yeah, I think so, right? Okay. So we're gonna go ahead and move this out right here, as well as the Y Astro. Okay. Then we're gonna go ahead and change this Twitter to YouTube. Oh, let's just put it as Instagram because you are looking at this at anyways. Instagram. Control V. Control T. Control plus to zoom in. Bring that over here. Move that right here. Shift, hold shift, bring it up. Make sure it's all aligned just the way you want it. Okay. You want to have the whole thing, maybe have the whole thing a little bit covered like that. Okay, have it all aligned. Boom. All minus. Copy place layer style. And you're all set, guys. That is how you make a YouTube banner. Very basic, very simplistic way to do it. There's a lot going on here and stuff like that. You know, even though it looks pretty simplistic, there's a lot of stuff going in. So you guys should respect your the guys that make your stuff for Photoshop, and they work very hard. This is more kind of my style, kind of, when it comes to like banners, because I'm more, you know, like this style of the like that. Made this one for another friend. Very cool, very tight. I think I did a really good job in it, in my opinion. No bias. But I think it looks cool. It looks like it looks like it costs $30 to make this thing, doesn't it? Well, anyways, guys, so this is the banner. Don't copy every single thing I do. Don't copy. Just use the techniques and methods that I teach you guys to, and put in your own, because you don't want to copy me exactly. This is an example of like what you could do. But play around with the fonts, play around with your blending options, play around with the color. You don't even need to necessarily use a graphics pack. I just do because it's a lot simpler. And there's many other graphics packs that do have like different versions of visuals, logos, like everything is like all crazy cool. So yeah, guys, just, you know, try your best. You know, hard, man. Just like dedication to this. You guys, this is really cool. I do love creating stuff. That's how it looks like without the without all that. You know, but. Thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on those notifications to see more uploads just like this one. Also, I post Warframe on here mostly. If you guys are interested in that, check it out. I'm also working on a new video. You know, for Warframe, it's gonna be my best Excalibur Umbra build. Or, you know, I'm not really gonna sure on the title, but that's basically what's gonna be out. But thank you guys for watching again. I hope to see you in the next video, guys. Do you really appreciate it again? Peace out.